Hey, Mumbles, what was that joke that you were going to say that you said earlier a second ago?
Yeah, we're going to play a heavy flow. Like me this week.
Hey! Hey!
They told me I couldn't do period jokes anymore. I'm doing period jokes. Again.
I don't think we ever
No, I said you
said
save the
that.
period jokes for if we need to pad things out.
Alright, well, spoiler warning has been cancelled forever. We're done. Goodbye, everybody.
Playing Heavy Rain. Here's the hangover, motherfuckers.
I'll accept period jokes, but period puns are just too far. Alright, so yeah, hello. Hi everybody, welcome to the game made by everybody's favorite creepy French game developer, David Cage. The one that people think is good, I guess? I don't know.
Do they?
Who thinks
Won a
he's good?
BAFTA.
Who think he good?
That's kind of a question that's worth examining, isn't it? Because, like, this game came out and it really did kind of, like, elevate David Cage as, like, look at this guy, he's doing these, like, extremely experimental projects that are, like, bringing games to a new art form level, and then, like, nobody's really liked the last couple ones all that much.
Well, okay, first, at the risk of becoming the David Cage stan, which is not a thing I want to be known as.
Oh my god. Campster is the David Cage stand. This is the greatest thing. Thank you for this gift. I'm going to keep this forever in my pocket. And I'm going to
stop playing at this point. It's all downhill.
On Twitter, I'll be like, hey Campster, you remember when you said you love David Cage? He's your favorite.
Well, he just stabbed someone.
Well, okay, so what I would like to say is this. David Cage's earliest works were, I think, very much actually experimental, especially given the time frame where we did not have a lot of narrative games. Adventure games had largely died. See, Ian Danskin's Death of Guybrush, Who Killed Guybrush Threepwood series. Like, adventure games were dead. We didn't really have anything like this, and he was making stuff like Omicron the Nomad Soul and Indigo Prophecy / Fahrenheit, which were games that used things like, like we just saw, multiple panes at once, weird interactions like this, let you do stupid things like look out at your backyard. Like, stuff that we take for granted now in an era of,
I
like...
just
you failed. Josh failed.
To leave. I can't stop
Josh
looking
is
over the
stuck.
balcony.
Do it again!
Help!
You really can't do it.
Maybe.
Please keep talking about how good David Cage is, Chris.
No, but in all seriousness, like, if you go back and play Omicron Nomad Soul, the breadth of what that game is trying for, even if it fails pretty much utterly, is impressive. And even Indigo Prophecy / Fahrenheit was a really impressive murder mystery until it becomes a sci-fi nonsense game. And this was, I think... Oh, go ahead.
Well, that's kind of what I was gonna say, is that the thing is, on paper, this is a really badass game. Like, it's a thriller, like, tense, like, serious, like, not genre piece, like, no scissor man run around, like, horror, like, kidnapping mystery game, which is told in, like, a very cinematic style back before, like, this kind of game was common at all, and, like, which has these little immersive mechanics and which doesn't have, like, game overs. On paper, that's really cool.
Oh, yeah.
This game sucks!
Gone shopping.
Well, I just looked it up. This game came out in 2010. The Walking Dead, which does a lot of similar stuff, didn't come out till 2012. And Life is Strange didn't come out till 2015. So you really didn't have the modern version of this sort of thing for another few years. So in a very real way, this did stand on its own. And that's, I think, why Heavy Rain sort of is remembered as this seminal work.
Campster's favorite game of all time.
For the record, I've never played.
Ladies and gentlemen.
I have never played this game. I'm just putting it in historical context.
I'm what the kids call trolling you.
The image of it in your mind by actually playing it, so it's forever in that unplayed list.
Okay, one note is that this game has several scenes in it with optional nudity, which we are going to do our best to skip, both because YouTube sucks and because this game sucks, and the nudity in this game sucks.
Oh, but Josh, when you can edit it, you can put the little black bar to avoid the nudity. So we should actually try to get as much nudity as possible.
I'll just,
Don't
I'm
do
just
this, 'cause
gonna,
he's just gonna
I'm
put
gonna-
my face over the guy's junk, and I don't want that.
Oh my god!
Well, I was gonna
He
say,
just keeps
Twitter
offering.
avatar and just put it in front of the nudity, and maybe in front of scenes that don't have nudity too.
I was gonna say this is we're
Maybe that's
approaching
what this looks
the
like.
only mandatory nudity. This is the critical ass, which is this shower scene right here.
Please put Campster's face all over this naked man's butt.
Okay, so first let's start talking about the actual gameplay of Heavy Rain, which is like these little quick time events which we use the PlayStation controller in its native release. However, this appears to be a PC port. And Joshua, how are the PC mouse and keyboard controls that you decided
Actually,
to use?
not. They're not terrible. I mean, like this actually does translate pretty well to mouse. Like, you know, you click, you hold down, and you can like or up or down. That feels okay.
Is it not
It's,
weird not seeing your cursor?
Not really. I mean, you know, it's like this with, you know, I mean, I played Life is Strange True Colors recently with, oh, am I supposed to do this slowly?
It's really funny because everyone fucks
I don't know
this
how to
up,
shave,
and
apparently.
so then like everyone starts Heavy Rain by just brutally abusing Joel's face.
I don't know. It's been so long since I shaved with an electric razor. I don't know. Maybe you have to do it really slowly or some shit. I don't remember having to do that, but...
So, this game also, it looks really dated now, but at the time it was very pretty. In a way that
I
other
thought it
games
was good,
I mean, it's a remaster. Like, it doesn't look as bad as definitely the PS3 version of it.
Yeah, it was a
PS3, I
PS3
think.
version.
What did this guy do that he's able to afford a cool bathroom like this?
This bathroom looks like it was built in a prison, Josh. What's wrong with you?
I mean, yeah, that's the aesthetic.
I
Bathrooms
don't
like
like
this
the
are hella
aesthetic.
expensive.
Maybe what I'll do is put Campster's face over all the bits where he's wearing boxers and then just not censor this at all.
But.
Yeah, like
No, but
bathrooms
dude.
like this are hella expensive.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but they suck. This is awful.
You know it's art because we had a butt.
I mean, if David Cage were not a coward, we would see penises. That's all I'm saying. We gotta get
Wait.
dicks.
It's like even upstairs. It's actually way worse.
Isn't it
Oh, so close.
Peenies?
So close to the peenie.
Wait, can you even have a bathroom like this upstairs?
Is that the anatomical term? Yeah, sure.
No, the
why not?
plural term. It's how
Because
you
the
What's
plural.
wrong with
drainage,
having a bathroom
Josh?
upstairs?
No, like because it doesn't have like a single piece like bathroom pan like shower pan. It has just like a floor. So like if the water doesn't go in the right place, it's gonna like leak through.
Get
And,
back
like-
into that bathroom. I want to see what the deal is.
Yeah, let's examine whether or not
I mean-
Joel's
I mean-
architecture dream house is up to code.
The
By the way, he's an
drainage. We need to know about the drainage.
It's got
here.
like a little line there.
that's not
I'm not
enough.
allowed to go into
That's
the...
definitely not enough.
No,
What is
I've
that
like the
line doing?
I've seen open shower floor plans before on second floors. You can do that in some states.
Yeah.
The code really depends on the state.
I don't know.
Well, here's our son's IKEA bedroom.
What the fuck? These are the saddest fucking shells for a kid's bedroom
Why
I've
didn't
ever
they get a
seen.
real architect to fucking design this house? Like, why didn't they hire someone?
What is A? Wait.
On the
Actually,
team
the
to
A
help.
key? Okay. Alright.
I really enjoy like the beginning of this game just being Joel getting up, like rolling
Fuck.
out of his bed and just like wandering around the house in his underwear.
You pressed the wrong button. Oh, that's why I was never able to juggle. I wasn't pressing the buttons right.
It seems like a decent enough tutorial for sort of how they're going to do these QuickTime events. It's
It is
soft.
definitely very...
Like you can skip most of this if you don't care or if you've done it before.
it does definitely differ from like the later games we were talking about, like Walking Dead onwards to, you know, Life is Strange. Like there's not this kind of like,
well, what there's not is a narrative.
Like you're not like doing QuickTime events to juggle shit. Or anything that even attempts to like replicate that.
Right, like right now, this is a guy frittering away his afternoon. This is the game's big opening.
Wait, is it the afternoon?
I should get dressed before going downstairs.
Fuck, I don't want to. I feel like, man.
Have you guys seen that TikTok trend?
What?
What TikTok
There's a TikTok trend.
Nothing like
There's a TikTok trend of like,
I almost feel awake.
you know, like it's a guy that is sitting at his desk at work, and he's like, "This is what working from home, the simulation of working from home, or a video game working from home." And he'll like reach for his Game Boy, pick it up, and then put it down and go like, "I should wait until after work." And then he'll pick up his like little laptop and start doing video games. And be like, "No, I shouldn't play that now. I need to focus on work." And it's just that sort of like video game like guiding you towards the thing you need to do message. I don't know. I've seen like 15 of them.
That's actually really, that's like extremely on point, actually.
Yeah, I love that a lot, actually. Thank you.
Oh, what's that creepy thing that we can't see when the camera's like this? It's over in this corner. Hey, show me the creepy, weird art piece. Ah,
Ghibli,
it's a lamp.
Ghibli.
Just replace all of the sound effects in this game with strong bad.
Thank you. Thank you.
Okay, now you've got me picturing like
Got some time before Grace and the kids get back. Better get
Poker
some
Night at the Inventory 3 with Joel there.
Oh, fuck, dude.
They should just replace Shelby with Strong Sad in this game. No, Joel.
Are you Caden from Mass Effect? Because you look a lot like Caden from Mass Effect.
Look at that grass.
Yep. I mean, it was pretty gutsy to, like, start... Okay, so actually, I'm not to say it's really gutsy to start the game, like, this slowly and, like, with this kind of just happy domesticity. I actually would just go ahead and blanket say that this game does not suffer from gutsiness. From a lack of gutsiness, rather.
What if this was the whole game? It was just, like, this dude's boring life for 20 hours.
Do we just, like, want to put out on the table what our objections to this game are? Or, like, what is bad about it?
David Cage is a creepy weirdo.
That's not a small part of it.
I mean, that's pretty much it.
I would say that, like, okay, so on a fundamental level, this game is a mystery, drama, like, horror story with, like, multiple interlocking parts and characters. And a lot of those characters are completely pointless.
Ew,
and
no.
the mystery really sucks. And doesn't make any sense.
He's got 3 cartons of orange juice in his damn fridge because he sips directly out of them. Oh, I hate this guy.
Yeah.
I do that sometimes, but I live by myself, so it doesn't fucking matter.
Sorry, Redscarn, go ahead.
And just, like, also the way that some of the characters in this game are useless, like...
Oh, hey, a working meal.
Feels really skeezy.
Well, that's I think overall my understanding. Like, I have never played a David Cage game to completion, mostly because I find them insufferable. But that, I guess, is my big complaint, is that, like, they all start with this sort of, like, intriguing, not low stakes, but, like, grounded reality, and that hooks me. Like, the opening to Indigo Prophecy, where you wake up in a diner and you've killed someone, and it's like, holy shit, I gotta hide this body before the cop shows up. That's a gripping opening. But then eventually it becomes like...
What the fuck is that tiny ass TV?
Ghosts and stuff start attacking.
So
and
wait,
my understanding is that this also gets...
Go ahead.
Don't question it. Don't question it.
It's a wood-burning fireplace, but like, how does that work? That couldn't possibly be like a legal fireplace to have in your house in real life.
This is one of the
Something
ugliest
like
houses I've ever fucking seen. Who the fuck? This is so fucking ugly.
Like late 2000s idea of like urban construction house aesthetics. It looks bad.
More like Frank Lloyd Wrong.
Can you just imagine, like, the dude who has to design this environment, who's just, like, David Cage comes up and he's like, "All right, you need to design a house." He's like, "Okay, cool,
you
sure. I
see
do
his-
that. Like, I
his
do that for
head
breakfast. I do
twitch
that every
full in
fucking day,
frame?
dude.
What the
That's
fuck?
my job. Is I make houses." And David Cage is like, "Wait. It has to be a house an architect would make." And he's like, "Oh."
The sitting in
There it
silence,
is.
staring at
He's
nothing
twitching.
is very creepy.
Again, what is up with that tiny ass TV? We have big TVs in 2010.
Is it
What?
small or is it just very far away?
I fucking hate this house.
No, it's
No,
small.
it's very small.
It's like the size of a monitor.
Big day.
I hope
This
one of
whole
his
house-
kids goes missing.
This whole house looks like a
That's not
house.
exactly grown up, but you're getting there.
Now, can I drive your car?
And I think you're gonna have to wait. a
Why
little
does he
while
cover
for
his
that.
kids in Vaseline?
I mean, that's just a
Can you please help
2010s
me?
video game thing.
He really loved the flaming lips a lot. So.
I mean, Dragon Age Inquisition had similar issues where everyone kind of looks like they're wearing
Don't you
Vaseline
fucking
all
talk
the
about
time.
that. Don't bring this name. That's my game.
Kind of think of it, my Inquisitor did look like they were made of pleather.
I fucking told you. I will find you, dude.
They've been so excited since this morning. I could hardly. keep
Good
them
luck.
quiet.
I'm somewhere inside the
How's your
Badlands.
day been? Managed to get any-
So I just wanted to say we looked up how long the game would be
Not
to beat,
really. I
and it was like
tried, but
10 hours. And Josh was like, "I'll do that in
I
6."
only get inspired
And we are
because it's supposed to
still
be
in the
setting
opening of the
plans
intro.
for
Look!
next month.
Ugh, I've got a billion things to do.
Oh,
It'll
I
never
have
be
a
ready
request
by Tuesday
actually
afternoon.
for how we play this game.
Can you please help
Yeah.
me?
Can we
there
make
should
our
be
wife
plates
fucking
in the
hate us,
cupboard.
please?
Oh yeah.
No problem. Leave
Let's
it
do
in
everything in our power to make our wife fucking hate us.
Is this because we hate Joel or because we hate our wife?
No, it's just fun. It's just fun. It's just fun for me.
It's just like, you know, this guy's life is too good in this game. He has got too many things going for him. Just
I
too
just
many.
What I want from this
Yeah,
character
really
is
covered, right?
you to imagine him
Yeah,
thinking
they
to
haven't
himself,
moved since
"Ah,
the
my
last time I asked."
fucking wife."
But like, I genuinely like when this game uses its split panel shots. I think that works really well. And I don't think enough games do that.
All right, time to design another banger of an ugly fucking house. Let's go.
God
I
damn
thought
it.
this was like a big digital tablet, but no, it's just actually a draft board.
He looks like he
Am
lives
I-
in shipping containers.
Am I? Oh, that's right. No. This is a shoe rack I saw at Walmart that was based off of an IKEA design that is bootlegged. Right. Well, what if you lived in it, though?
I hate him.
Ever since I was a child, I imagined being one of the borrowers and just living inside the milk crates you find lying around outside the shopping mart. You pressed the wrong button,
Oh,
Josh.
what if
The house
I'm a
looks
really
good now.
bad draftsman?
You fucking ruined it, Josh. You need to start over. That's how architecture works. If you draw a line wrong, you kill a family. I really don't believe that you can just bang one of those out in the morning while you're waiting for your kids to like get bored
No,
outside or
like
whatever
what
the
the
fuck.
fuck? Wait a minute.
Dad,
This
is that
house
just-
is like architectural horror, right? And
Right.
and this guy is an architect, so is that what we were leaning on?
It's
Was that
like
the
when
joke?
No, it's like when you read a book and they're like, "Oh, what's another profession that's like a writer but is creative? Architect. I'll do no work trying to figure out about this profession. I'll just pretend it's like writing."
Well, the general like trope
I
is
just
that
realized-
architects are super rich and they get to design their own dream homes. It's not.
I mean, that's not
it's
true.
not accurate.
This game is contemporary to Alan Wake, isn't it?
Almost.
No, Alan Wake was later.
It's definitely
I
Alan
thought
Wake's definitely
Alan Wake
later.
was
but
earlier,
it's not-
actually.
No, Alan Wake's definitely later.
What about
Wasn't
Alpha
it-
No.
Protocol?
2009?
No,
Oh
2010.
shit!
Josh
Alpha
was right.
Protocol
They're the
might
same
actually be
year.
about right. Oh wow! Holy shit!
yeah.
That feels wild
Nailed
to
it.
me.
Nailed it.
So we need to get like Alan Wake and whatever the fuck this guy's name is. And
Oh
a fist
shit!
fight
Alpha
to-
Protocol's the same year too. Jesus.
Ethan.
I don't know.
It's like a trilogy of games about brown-haired white dudes that are like have ambitious mechanical goals but are disappointing for
Mars?
various reasons.
Hey, just like me. Wait a second.
Come on, go away. I've got work to do.
This guy's last name is Mars?
Yeah, did you not remember that?
Joel
No,
Mars.
I don't. I never played this game. I don't know what this game is. I know what kids get kidnapped, and
that's
there's
amazing.
a scene where a guy chases a guy through a grocery store really badly, and then like at the end you just yell Sean a lot. That's all I know about this fucking
You're
game.
in for a
realized that. Jason's
time.
friends
You're
coming?
in for a time. Oh boy.
About 2 p.m.
But I think getting back to our previous conversation, there's a reason that the bloom came off of the David Cage rose once we started seeing things
you
like
find the
Life
present
is
for
Strange
Jason?
and The Walking Dead,
store
which
this
were
morning.
basically riffing on the same formula without the pretension or weird story writing quirks.
I think you just kicked off a pell-mell like 5-alarm argument by saying like Life is Strange is this game without pretension.
Yeah, I'm gonna
I
have
like
to
Life is
disagree with you
Strange.
there. It's pretty pretentious, though.
I have my bold suggestion for which game like inherits the legacy of this and does it for something that's really cool.
That door is always sticking. Give it a good
Until
tug.
Dawn.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Oh yeah,
absolutely.
yeah. I mean, mechanically, it's definitely the closest.
Be careful, okay?
It also,
worry, I
like,
wouldn't want to be
aesthetically, it's a
responsible
movie.
for
I mean,
incident
Rami
with my mother.
Malek's in it, Hayden Panettiere. It's a Hollywood-based big production.
Yeah.
Hey, Ethan, you said you were going to be careful.
I'm sorry.
I'm like, I don't know what that game is, and then I did.
Oh no, I fucked up moving a plate and then putting it on the table.
I like that he's all jittery, and I think that's just the animation, but I like the idea that she yelled at him, and now he's nervous with every subsequent plate.
Ethan!
I know.
This
I
was
know.
the
I
demo
know.
of Octodad. Ethan's just like sweating bullets as he spikes plates against the floor over and over again.
How great would that be if that was the big twist, is that you were Octodad. This is an Octodad prequel, and you just didn't know it. Like, at the end of the game, it flashes back to these scenes, except there's an octopus in place of this model.
Just like farting around your house. Yeah, wife's doing preparations. She's not looking. I can play with toys.
So let's get this straight. The kids were out playing, and the wife was out getting groceries. Dad was asleep,
I'm just
full
checking
ass
it still works.
asleep, while the kids were out awake and doing stuff.
Sure.
She comes back with groceries, starts putting them away, and then cooking dinner. And your ass has been watching TV, struggling to put out plates, and playing with an RC car.
No thanks.
Is that about right?
You just get like a phone call,
Yeah.
and she's like, "Hey, listen, it's murder out here. You know, it's super busy
Let's
down in
stay
the mall.
outside.
I've been in line for
Maybe I can
3
squeeze in
hours.
a little garden
Can you please just tell me that the
walk down
decorations and
the
everything are all ready to go, and that you haven't been standing in your underwear juggling in the kids' room for the past 35 minutes?"
Oh yeah, it's done. The big Jason banner is hung up. It's Sean's birthday. Fuck.
Hey, what?
No,
I
let me
can
go
never keep
too.
them
What the
straight. I wish we'd only had one kid.
Hashtag dad life.